Book of Malachi 3 verse 11, KJV, "And I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground. Neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, saith the Lord of hosts." Verse breakdown. 1. I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes. The devourer represents anything that consumes, destroys, or steals what God has given. In biblical times, it referred to pests like locusts that destroyed crops. Spiritually, it represents forces that drain blessings, loss, misfortune, poverty, spiritual attacks, or anything that removes God's provision. God promises that He Himself will rebuke the devourer. This means divine protection over what belongs to His people. Instead of constantly losing what they have worked for, God steps in as their defender. 2. He shall not destroy the fruits of your ground. The fruit of the ground symbolizes the results of labor, effort, and faithfulness. God is saying that when His people honor Him, their work will not be wasted. Your efforts will produce results. What you plant will grow, and what you work for will not be destroyed before you enjoy it. 3. Neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time. In agriculture, vines dropping fruit early meant loss of harvest. Spiritually, this represents things failing before their season, projects collapsing, dreams dying early, or blessings disappearing before they manifest. God promises timing protection. Blessings will mature fully instead of ending prematurely. 4. Saith the Lord of hosts. This title means the Lord of heaven's armies. It reminds believers that the promise comes from the all-powerful God who commands spiritual and earthly forces. If God declares protection, nothing can overturn His decision. Sermon: When God rebukes the devourer. Many people work hard but still experience loss. They labor, but something keeps consuming the progress. Money disappears, opportunities vanish, and blessings seem to slip away. But Malachi reveals an important truth. God can stop the devourer. The devourer is anything that steals what God intended for you. Sometimes it appears as financial struggle, broken opportunities, discouragement, sickness, or spiritual attacks. However, God declares that when His people walk in obedience and trust Him, He personally rebukes the devourer. This means God becomes the guardian of your harvest. When God rebukes the devourer, your work begins to prosper. Your efforts produce lasting fruit. Your blessings remain protected. Your harvest reaches its full season. Instead of constant loss, you experience preservation. Many people pray for blessings, but God also promises